It's 6:30 in the morning, and welcome back everyone to Route Twisk. Literally. So I am on Route Twisk, and I am going to go bird hunting. Literally. These bends here never get tiring. They just go on and on and on. That's why it's always going to be a driver's road. Wow, this is a lot of fun. And you don't have to be going that crazy speeds. Just cruising along, it's already very satisfying. I'll definitely prefer this over any motorway. So you might recall, I can't remember which chapter or which episode, I think it was about Route Twisk, and I had spotted a gentleman walking with his bird, and I thought nothing of it really. Anyway, by chance, I heard from a friend that at the main village on Shan, one of the restaurants gathers a group of these people on a regular basis. So I'm very curious, and so I'm going to take a look. By the way, this restaurant also serves dim sum, and why not? And for those who follow the channel regularly, you'll know today is of course Monday. Yes, sorry, it's not Thursday. I decided to take a Monday off instead. So on this side of Route Twisk, especially this section, you have to be really careful about stray dogs. Whereas on the other side, past the gap, much less so, but you do have to watch out for wild boars or even monkeys. There was a troop of, I don't know, 100 yesterday, and they were all little babies. So anyway, we're beta turning down into this village, so I shall go and have a look. Oh well, I'll park my bike here. So I parked my bike and I'm going to walk down to the restaurant. Now this village is called Chuen Lung, and the good news is I have got a new lens cap or lens protector, so hopefully that annoying scratch in the earlier videos has been eliminated. Now let's go and find out where this restaurant is. Maybe I have to ask a gentleman. I don't think it's that one there ahead. Well, could be. Let's go and have a look. Interesting temple here. Very quiet. I hope I'm not too early and the regulars are here. We'll see. It turns out this is the restaurant and they have their own car park. And I don't know if you can hear, there's definitely already a lot of birds singing. You can see them over there hanging up. Oh my goodness. So I guess these ones out here are still sleeping. But you can see on the inside, they are all making a lot of noise. So I was just in this little hut. To be frank, they weren't exactly a friendly bunch. Told me it's private property, no entry, so didn't even want to strike up a conversation. Anyway, back in the restaurant, and I'll see what I can grab for breakfast. Kitchen. 請問邊度攞？喺邊度攞早餐嘅？裏邊攞。OK。OK。All right. So here we come here to help ourselves with tea. Well, you can choose your own tea leaves. And with a cup of tea. Those are all the big buns steaming away, freshly made. Oh wow, look at that. That's really steaming away there. I hope you can catch that. The kitchen looks a bit dodgy, but I'm pretty sure it will taste delicious.
冇咯，有住喎。
哦，唔緊要，唔緊要，我都係上嚟睇雀仔啫。So I've gone and brought myself my cutlery. So as a lot of these restaurants, shall we say smaller restaurants, you kind of have a tradition to rinse your own bowls and so on and so forth. I'm sure they're clean, but it's just a mental safety belt. So in a minute, I'll go grab my food. Apparently there's not a lot on offer, but anyway, the point of coming up here wasn't really for the food. Yeah, for the birds. We'll see if we can get strike up a friendlier conversation in a minute. Okay, wow, okay. So I'm here to help myself, and there's variations. I think I'm going to be conservative. I'm going to get a siêu mai, and then 牛肉球。哦，好熱啊！哦，唔該晒。有冇包啊？冇包。冇包。暫時冇包啊。就遲啲先有。係遲啲先有。好，唔該晒，唔該。辣椒醬喺邊度啊？辣椒醬有冇辣椒醬？哦，望喺出邊。好，唔該晒。Okay, grab 2 dishes. And they haven't got my favourite char siu bao, it's a shame. Although he said later. And here's my sauces. I do like mine spicy. So, which one should I grab? The traditional one, I guess. I like this kind. Yeah. With a splash. There we go. There are different kinds of spicy sauce, by the way. Different secret recipes. Okay, let's go and eat. So I've got myself a cup of water, hot water, instead of tea. I don't really like drinking Chinese tea with my meal, although I love the Hong Kong milk tea, which I don't think they serve here. Well, let's dig in. So here's the siêu mai, which is very traditional. They don't have har gao, which is probably my favourite, and char siu bao as I said earlier. But anyway, we'll see you later. So I'm done with my breakfast, sharp and quick. Sadly wasn't really able to get much footage. As you see, there's a few more people coming around to display their birds. Well, I suppose they were a close-knit group of enthusiasts, so maybe a stranger like myself turning up, expected reaction, I suppose. You win some, you lose some. I shall head back to the Hong Kong side. The commuter traffic is probably going to start building up. Shouldn't be too bad on a motorcycle. So, leaving the village, or at least the lower part of the village, there is another restaurant similar. Here's the other entrance of the village, the upper village. Well, this is the other restaurant here. Similar style, where you help yourself and then pay. I can't remember, I think they use different coloured dishes. So like the green one would be $20, the red one would be $15. A cute village, I would say. people getting up to work or going to the markets. As you can see, it's everything built in these villages are pretty haphazard. I have no idea how they deal with the land titles, or is it just grab what you want. As I said probably in my previous videos, the new territories has a law unto their own. Good morning everybody. So, if you recall, I was up here on Monday. Today is a Sunday, and what a difference that has made. There's more than 10-degree difference in the temperature. So earlier on in the week it was in the 20s, and today on the mountain I think it's about 10, and it's foggy as well. So if you recall, we tried to check out the birds, and we weren't very successful. So I thought I'd take you to the north side of the mountain, the other side of Route Twisk, and we're going to check out freshly made Cheong Fun. I suppose you could say it's a kind of like a rice flour based crepe or steamed crepe. I think the picture saves 1,000 words. It's a bit damp, so I'm going to take it a little bit easy. Those who are keen-eyed might notice I am not on the dirt bike this morning. I thought I'd give you some footage from my CB1000R. A lot of my riding is done very early in the morning, as you would have noticed. Now you could say it's just old age, I like getting up early, or I just get up early anyway, can't help it, doesn't matter what time I go to bed, I get up around 5 or 6 in the morning. Interestingly enough, I was reading a Bloomberg article, yes, Bloomberg. It said apparently research would suggest that those who are early risers might have a DNA connection to Neanderthals. Lovely. I always thought my arms were a little bit longer than they ought to be. Maybe that's why. It's a dying art. So once upon a time you could say these things were commonplace, but you know, most restaurants now order their food from food factories, and they just got to heat it up, basically steam it and serve it. Similarly with dim sum. So you saw on Monday how in that particular setup you would help yourself. It's quite unique in that sense. In the old days, a lot of the bigger restaurants anyway, they would have ladies who would push around carts full of the different kinds of dim sum. So now even those are dying out, and you could say it's efficient, but these days most restaurants you order your food via a QR code. I hate it. The QR code, I can never get it to work. It's much more fun to go to a restaurant where they have a human being serve you. It's open, yes! I knew it would open. It always opens. Anyway, here's the restaurant, and there's the main character, the lady who's going to be cooking us the Cheong Fun. She says she's waiting for the water to boil, so she'll be making it in this particular contraption there. So this lady has already made her rice flour mixture, you can see in the bucket there, and she'll be placing it in these contraptions here in a minute to get it steamed up. 你幾點鐘起身去整呢啲嘢啊？4點幾啊？4點幾啊？係啊。Wow. So this lady very kindly explained why she's put up this newspaper screen here, and she says when she's preparing the Cheong Fun, and she flips it on the table over there. She doesn't want any hot water to splash onto anybody who might be sat over here. So it's just out of consideration, really. 你啱啱擺啲葱，嗰啲又係今朝早去搞掂佢㗎。呢啲啊？腳
今朝早得㗎。
係啊，唔係呢啲咧設定咗拜食慣，
哦，
得閒切咯，
得閒切
切咗拜啊食慣都
係。
要就攞出嚟用咯。
Here we go. So I'm going to get the very, very first, let's call them pancakes, is easier, off the stove. The lady has offered me several flavours, beef, pork, shrimp, and something else, but I thought I'll just have mine plain. So yeah, it's a bit early in the morning for me to have something. There we go. And have a close up of that. More spice. Oh, okay. That must be for somebody else. That's it's like chopped pork. I guess that piece of pancake, you could call it, is big enough for several people for sure.咁你通常煮到幾點鐘啊？啲腸粉？
差唔多11點，10點幾11點。
哦
朝頭早
係明白。
整到11點啦，
係
就收啦，
係
收
OK
車
明
就
白。
擺台要埋晏晝飯咯。
係。Wow, it's nearly done.
食什麼啊？有條叉燒，係，
俾條叉燒我。
好啊，
要啊。
第一底咧，佢多數係黐啊，
哦
黐布啊，
明白。
第一底嚟。
Says the very first batch always sticks a bit to the cloth. Okay. Oh, I'm hungry. 呢個俾我㗎。
係呢條俾你。
好 OK，唔該晒。哦，lovely lovely lovely，唔該晒。
小生。
好。Well, there we go. Here's my breakfast. So I had a hot chocolate earlier, and then I'm going to finish this. We should call it pancake, shall we? Yes. Yum yum yum. Good. Mine's plain. I didn't want any fancy stuff in it. Yeah, my favourite bends. Actually, I'm surprised there are more cars heading north, in other words to the new territories, than heading into town, going in my direction. Then again, it could be because there's a traffic light roadworks ahead and the traffic was bottled up. These bends are great. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Thank you for watching this episode. If you have enjoyed this morning ride, please like and subscribe. it is actually Christmas Eve by the time I post this onto the internet. Stay well wherever you are, and wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you soon. Bye bye.